Okay, hey guys, welcome to Dark Souls. Now, I've been talking about doing this series for a little while in the Dark Souls 2 playthrough that I'm doing at the moment, and I just thought I'd start it a bit earlier than intended, because there are quite a few things that I want to get to, both in the Dark Souls 2 playthrough and in Dark Souls in this game, and I think it'd be a good contrast to have these series going at the same time as one another, just because there's things in Dark Souls 2 that relate to this game, obviously, and vice versa. So, I'm just going to play the intro scene here for a second because I've already made a character and it's already in the game. So I'll play the intro scene and then we'll jump right into the game.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Asylum and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. Seath, the scales, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless lights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
So here we are in the Undead Asylum. This place is where all the undead were corralled in the land of Lordran. Originally, Gwyn and stuff put them in this location to halt the curse of undeath, as Vendrick did in Dark Souls 2, with pretty much every other prison in the game. And now the FPS, I don't know how well it's going to hold up since I don't have any of the DS fix things on. This is just bare bones Dark Souls on PC with the port, so as you can see, the anti-aliasing on the armor and on most of the graphics is quite bad. The reason I'm not using DS Fix is because my computer just recently has been having some problems with it, and I just felt it would be easier to just jump straight in without any of that stuff, because more likely than not, it would just cause me problems in the long run. So we're just going to continue on without it. Now, these are just normal hollows, of course. For some reason I can't get a backstab on him. Oh well. $20 souls, yeah. 20 souls ain't bad. Backstab this guy. No? Maybe you can't stab enemies when they're in their idle animations. What's my roll at? Ugh. That's terrible. Terrible fat roll. Let's fix that. Fix it? Yeah, a little bit. What about if we go pantsless? Alright, fine. What if I just go without a shirt? No? Alright, what about that? That's better. I could just go full on jerky, but that would be... Everyone likes wearing pants. So, like I said before, this will be more of a casual run. I'll go into lore and stuff when I need to. Other than that, I'll be sticking to mainly just chilling out and having a good relaxed playthrough of Dark Souls. But I'm not going to go in quite yet to this boss room, because when you look up, there he is. There's the big bastard himself. I could kill him right now if I had fire bombs, but I do not, because I chose the Master Key. That is the smartest move you can make right now, because that allows me early entrance to Blighttown, and that will come in handy later on. So, for now, we're just going to run straight past him. Oh, some of this frame rate is going to be terrible. I can already tell. Blighttown is going to be so great. Come on. I may try and install DS Fix a bit later on, in later episodes, if the frame rate doesn't hold up, but as of right now, we'll just see how it goes. Oh yeah. How have I already forgotten about that? Actually, wait, where's... Oh, my weapon's up there. Yeah. So I've got the broadsword on this character because I went with a knight class. And this guy is gonna die. Oh, come on. One thing in this game that is very different to Dark Souls 2 is when you swing a weapon, you can choose which direction that swing goes in. Unlike in Dark Souls 2 where you have to commit to a direction before you swing. Like that. Like you can change the direction in mid-swing. And that is so much more helpful in Dark Souls. It's in Bloodborne too, but it's not in Dark Souls 2, which is a pain in the ass. So up there, we'll get that a bit later on, that is the Rusted Iron Ring. We need that to run around in water, so we won't be slowed by it. And here we're about to meet someone called Oscar of Astora, and he is going to give us our Estus Flask.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Hmm? Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yes.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Okay, just before he dies, almost every person that knows about this would have explained it already in some Let's Play in the past, but when we first meet Oscar of Astora right at the start of the game, he is trying to get us out of our cell by throwing down the key on a body from the roof. And obviously you can see that he's fallen in here from the roof due to that light that is coming in. The Asylum demon is also on the roof, so the connection that we can make here is that he was hit down into this room by the Asylum demon, and now he is dying. And for some reason he just gave us his last hope of, like, health. I mean, he could have drank the Estus himself. But no, he's a cool dude, he gives it to us instead. And, I was gonna say something else, but I think it was just about... Oh yeah. Oscar of Astora also had a quest line in the game when the game was still in development, but unfortunately this became cut content. Originally, Oscar was meant to be your nemesis throughout the game. He would be your direct opposite. Whatever you did in the game, he would do the opposite of, and you just had him die just then. And we just collected his soul. So he will now become undead and a hollow, if he wasn't already. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, fuck! Oh my god. Dark Souls 1 fall damage, you are the MVP. There is another part to this asylum, but we don't get the key for it until we get to Firelink Shrine. Damn, man. Give me a break. I'm not used to Dark Souls 1. In my opinion, I just find the scenery so much more beautiful in Dark Souls 1 compared to Dark Souls 2. It just the framing of the areas is so much better. You can see from the midway or from the start of the level where the end of the level is, and it's just... I just love how they put it together. In here there's a bit of a stronger hollow. Backstab? No. Oh well. I should probably be parrying, but it's a bit too late now. Can't parry the Asylum demon, or at least I don't think you can. But we're gonna try something different anyway. Oh, did he just break the thing before I even went through? What are you doing, buddy? What was he doing? I gotta get around behind him. Can't get around. Come on. That is not what I wanted. Come on, float up. There we are. You can just get him stuck in this loop. Same goes for the other one as well, in the Demon Ruins later on. So we got the big Pilgrim's Key here, and now you can hear that stomping below. That is the Stray Demon, and we'll come back and deal with him later, because this floor has not given way yet. if I was standing in this location right here when we come back later on, it would give way beneath my feet and we would be in another boss fight. But we got the big Pilgrim's Key right here. Key to the inner door of the Undead Asylum main hall. Big key belonged to a chosen undead pilgrim. But this chosen undead knows not what this pilgrimage has in store. So I kind of like that they're hinting at there is so much more for you to do in your pilgrimage than is led on by Oscar. And it's just this vaguity in storytelling in Dark Souls 1 and how they do it compared to in Dark Souls 2, how it's vague in a different way. This vaguety is really, it's more like mysterious and mythical rather than just, take a guess or take a stab at what we mean by this. It's a lot nicer in my opinion. Okay. Time to head off to Lordran.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the Undead Asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
So there you can see Blighttown and the Undead Burg. And when we go down here, we get to Firelink Shrine, obviously. But on top of this big mountain and this big cliff is none other than Anor Londo. And most of you will know that as the most beautiful place in the entire Dark Souls series. Come on, let me kindle that shit. No, it's already kindled. Never mind. Grab this stuff and then we'll talk to the Crestfallen Knight. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right?
Yes.
Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the Undead Asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the Undead Church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blighttown. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
See, this dick right here is the reason so many people were confused on where to go when Dark Souls first came out in stores. He tells you to ring 2 bells of awakening, but not much else, so most people playing this game are like, well, what the hell do I do? This game isn't telling me where to go or to do anything in general. And the people that felt that way were the ones that didn't go any further than this point when the game first got released. And it's why it received so much criticism. Well, not this guy directly, but what this game is like at the start of this game and how it's portrayed at the very start is the reason why so many people put it down before they even began it, and why it received the criticism when it first came out that it did. But yeah, everyone's learned to slowly love it, and it's become very popular, so I'm glad for that. We'll see what else he has to say though.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
So right there they hint at telling you that if you go hollow through the game, you won't get invaded. He says being hollow can solve quite a bit, and that is obviously true within the game, because if you go hollow in Dark Souls 1, then you don't get invaded. and that can help if you don't want to partake in online play.
What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collected bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
I love this guy, he's so creepy.
What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it.
We'll see if you still feel that way when you, well, if you haven't played this game before, I don't want to spoil it. So, let's just get the rest of his dialogue.
What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the Undead church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the Undead Burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the Undead Burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
So he does in fact tell you where to go, but not specifically, which is good.
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
I think that's all of it. Let's see.
What now? I'm not up for chatting.
Yeah, he doesn't want to sell us anymore. So do I have any humanity? Yes. So we're gonna pop some humanity. And then we're gonna reverse hollowing. Which was a mistake now that I realize, because I'm about to do some suicide runs. And you do not want to be human for that, because I'm basically just wasting humanity at this point. Oh well. Live and let live. Pick up some fire bombs, come in handy a bit later on. And we also have another NPC up here. And I forget this guy's name. I haven't played this game in over a year, so don't judge me.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Firelink.
There you go.
Have you business with us? If not, I prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Don't worry, he warms up to us fast.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Okay, so we've got a copper coin. We'll talk about that in a sec. But that thing that happened right there when I was talking to him, that is what happens when someone in another world is close by, sits at a bonfire, and gets Estus. I think it's if they kindle the bonfire, I'm not quite sure, but the Estus, or the energy from it, or something like that, travels from their world to yours, and you get extra Estus swigs in your flask.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles?
No,
Would that
thank
please you?
Nope. But I'm gonna say yes anyway.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Ugh.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Wait a minute. Did it just say I already belong to this covenant? This is a new character, how is that possible? Guys, I'm scared. I think Petrus fucked with this character file. Alright.
Come again.
Alright,
The
so
effective...
let's just talk to him quickly and get all of this weirdo's dialogue.
Oh, I will teach you My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm.
Okay, so this guy is part of an order that protects their maiden, and their fair lady will be here soon later on in the game. But he has a very important, Petrus right here, has a very important part to play in her quest line. I won't spoil it for those that haven't played this game, but I'll say it right now, he is not a very good person.
An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you. But you are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith.
You know what? Yeah, alright.
Very well. I can surely tell you, of all people, undead clerics are given a mission to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires with humanity. Through kindling, we shall one day be granted magnificent powers.
Or so they think.
Very well. I can surely tell you, of all people, undead clerics are given a kindling through...
never mind. Okay. So, he does sell miracles, obviously, and he also sells talismans, and you can get the Thorolin talisman here. Medium for casting miracles of the gods, this talisman is only granted to high-ranking Thorolin clerics. It has high miracle adjustment, which, thanks to divine protection, is not dependent upon faith. So, instead of using faith to wield it, you need, let's see here, 4 strength. Whereas with the talisman, you need 4 strength. So, I think... Kind of weird that you don't need faith to wield these. But I guess that makes sense since you won't be able to use miracles anyway. Shut up, Thorolin. So, like I said, gonna do some quick suicide runs to get the Zweihander, and oh fuck me, have I already played this character? I swear to God I haven't. Do I have the Zweihander? Okay, so key to the iron bars on the east side of the second floor of the Northern Undead Asylum. The Undead Asylum is a giant undead prison segmented by countless iron bars. If an undead were to escape from a cell passage to the outside world would not be gained easily. Alright, do I have the Zweihander? No, I do not. So this is a new character, but somehow I haven't killed... okay, I don't understand. This is really weird. I didn't kill the Asylum demon for some reason. And... oh yeah, right, circle. Yeah. But for some reason I'm part of the Way of White. That is very strange, because I only made this character file when I started recording this gameplay. And I haven't done anything else. Like it. Give me that Zweihander. There it is. No, you don't. Winged spear. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. That was a close one. Don't mind me. I'm all good. Okay, so hopefully I don't have to fight any of these. That would be a bummer. Come on. Come on, I can get to it. Okay, there we go. Gonna do another one quickly down in New Londo. We're gonna go get our first... actually, no, we'll talk to Anastasia here, but she can't talk. So, theory surrounding Anastasia is that she was... actually, I don't quite remember it, so I'll just tell you what I know about her right now. she had her tongue cut out for some reason. I think we find out later on, given one of her pieces of clothing that we get. And this describes her background a bit more, but right now I don't talk to her. I can't talk to her, rather, and she can't talk back. But yeah, as you saw, she can reinforce your Estus Flask. She is a Firekeeper. And I'm just going to turn the game audio down a little. The sounds... yeah, about that. Just because when I'm recording, it just kind of throws me off a little when I'm trying to think about what I'm saying. Anyway, we're going down into New Londo here, because this is where we are going to get our first Firekeeper soul. Usually you'd want to do this much later on, when you have access to the transient hands, or the ghost hand item that allows you to attack ghosts. But it's better that we get it now. And hopefully I haven't gotten it already somehow. Because that would be a bummer, because I swear to God I have not played on this character. And it's really weird that I was already part of the Way of White when I have not played on this character at all. Because I don't know, maybe I'm just freaking out, but it seems like I've done stuff on this character already. And I don't know. I'll figure it out, don't worry about it. Anyway, we see all these hollows down here, and they're all going insane because, well, that's what hollowing does to you. But the thing is that there's heaps and heaps of the hollows down here. And I don't really know why there's so many of them down here. Maybe just because it's a dark place, and it's, well, good for hollows. But yeah, this is New Londo. We'll get into this place a bit later on with the lore and stuff, but the basic gist of New Londo is that it was once a flourishing kingdom until it was flooded, as you can see, and it basically sunk into the water, or not really sunk, it was, yeah, it was it just overflowed, and the entirety of this civilization died, and, well, now all that exists are ghosts and the Dark Wraiths. No, you don't. Don't touch me. So down there you can see them, but oh no! How can I do it? I don't have any bones. Let's just die. Let's just die. Goodbye, sweet world. Oh well. Someone forgot to buy Homeward Bones. Or find any, rather. I don't think we've come across any yet. Now that I think about it, I don't think this character file has been messed with, because if I recall, that chest in there is meant to be opened. I think I was just freaking out because I haven't played this game in a long time, and I assumed that chest didn't... I assumed that it was meant to have something in it, but apparently not. And then when I also looked in my inventory, I thought one of these was the key for when you go back to the Undead Asylum. The one you get off that building right there when you jump down. But no, I think I was obviously thinking of two totally different things. Because it doesn't really matter right now, because we need to activate the elevator to get that. So that requires us getting up to the parish, and that requires us going through the Undead Burg. So we're going to do that right now. Come on. Come and get it. Now, over there is a ring that protects us when we die. So if we die, we don't hollow, and I'm not sure if we do hollow. Maybe we do hollow, but we don't lose any souls upon death if we're wearing that ring. Hey. There we go. Alright. So, I died in New Londo. Fuck, I had souls. Oh well. Okay. So, oh fuck. I just have to keep reminding myself that jump is circle. Jump is circle. So as I said before, Firelink Shrine is pretty much at the bottom of this giant chasm. Well, the bottom being Blighttown, but this is about halfway down. Blighttown is like bottom floor, this is about halfway up. And all the way up there is Anorlondo, and that is the highest peak, and that is where we want to get to, because that is where the lords lived, and we need to find the lord vessel. That is our main course of action, other than finding the 2 Bells of Awakening, which we already know the locations of. So let me just check something quickly. So we can go use that Firekeeper Soul, which I may do quickly just before we run off into the Undead Burg, because that will give us, I'm pretty sure it gives us stronger Estus, or maybe, yeah, it gives us stronger Estus. So when we take a swig from our Estus, it will restore more HP. It's like the Sublime Bone Dust from Dark Souls 2. I don't think I can level up, but I do have souls that I can use. And to do that, I need to put them in my hotbar, because once again, unlike Dark Souls 2, you cannot use more than one at once. So I think we'll get about 1 level from this, which isn't a lot at all. But it's something at least. Oh, maybe 2. Yeah, 2. Okay, so we want Endurance, and we want Strength. I'm going to go for a Strength build, I think. Maybe Dexterity, we'll see how it goes. There we go. Takes much less time than in Dark Souls 2. Alright, so this place is pretty much... nothing happens here for a while until we activate the elevator in the Undead Parish. But, fuck, now that I've sat down... let's just get through with this quickly. And just compared to Dark Souls 2, just the placement of enemies is so much more thought out. Like, if you go and attack this guy first, this guy will drop down on you and get a leaping attack on you. And then if you're close enough, the Firebomber will hit you with a Firebomb as well. And if they hit you all at once, then, yeah, you can bet that you're going to have a bad time. And it's just all so methodical. Whereas Dark Souls 2 is just throwing a bunch of enemies at you, hoping that you can't handle them all. Ah. And there's a little rat in here that usually looks away from you when you go in. There we go. And remember, in Dark Souls 1, no life gems. Can't top up to full whenever you want. Gotta be careful here, there's a hollow that'll drop down on you. I should really be parrying. You know what, let's just try and parry. I haven't done parrying in quite a while, so we'll see how good I am at it. Let's have a try. Not you. Let's have a go with this guy. There we go. That was a bit of a difficult one too. Surprised I got that on the first try. Okay, so obviously, Fog Gate represents progress. That room is nothing. Unless you want to jump across to... Actually, no, this is literally nothing, so never mind. Down here, though, you can go up and get a few items, so we'll just do that quickly. Oops, I missed an item up there, but oh well. I'll come back and get it. So, go down there. It's a stranglehold and you'll probably die. Fuck, not hollows. Ooh. Glad I got that Firekeeper soul. So as you can see, just like things just... They're so much more methodical and thought out in Dark Souls 1. Ow, what the fuck? That wasn't cool. Oh. Don't want to parry that one. Or that one, damn it. Oh, I'm doing them way too early. I'm gonna die to this. Alright. Nah, almost, but no cigar. Oh well. Oh, I didn't take it off. There we go. I'm not very good at parrying, if you couldn't tell. And you can't climb up ladders fast in this. One drawback of Dark Souls 1. Beware of left. Already done. So this first episode will be a bit longer than the ones that will come after it, just because I try to always make my first episodes for series a bit longer, just so we can knock out the kind of stagnation that it has at the very start of the game. It kind of starts out slow, and then it gets faster as we go. Oh, come on. One more. Oh, fuck. Okay, new helmet. That is crap. So, thanks to the master key. Actually, no, I think you can open that regardless. Oh, okay. Hello. So up there we have fire bombers, they're laying in wait, but we're not going to give them the chance. Because we're just going to run them through to the other side. Actually, I'll just level up quickly while I already sat at the bonfire. Yeah. We're going to kill the Black Knight that's below with fire bombs, and we're going to try and get a Black Knight sword to start us off in this game. Because that will give us a running start. Down there, there is the Undead... Fuck you! The Undead Merchant. And if you kill him, you can get the Uchigatana. Killing him is a bad idea right now because there is stuff we need to buy from him. So I'm just gonna get a few souls, and we're gonna buy the bottomless box and a few other things as well. Oh, this one you gotta be kinda careful because you can get the kick in this game, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what you gotta be careful of. Come on. 1, 2. There we go. Alright. So, this guy down here that pets his invisible... Well, I mean, it's invisible pet, but I think he's petting his bucket. Actually, what is he petting? He is petting... I saw you petting your bucket. Yeah, there you go. So he like pets his wares.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
This guy sounds a bit like, if you've seen the IT crowd, he sounds like Moss from the IT crowd. I don't know if that's being mean, but that's just the first thing that comes to mind every time I hear his voice.
Oh, you again. I hope you've brought plenty of souls.
I sure have not. So the first thing that we want to get is not that, because we already have the master key, which opens every door in the game almost. But we do want to get... maybe the reinforced club, that might help. But no, we want to get a bow, and we want to get a few more souls, because that will give us enough to both get a bow and the repair box, which is very necessary. So let's go in here and get a few more souls. Ah. So I think those white circles, they have to do with the covenant that I'm in right now. I'm not quite sure what they mean, as I can't remember, but they have something to do with the covenant that I'm in, which is the Way of White. So I can't remember how much the bottomless box, not the bottomless box, the repair box costed, but I think it was about 2,000. It may have been 1,500, I hope it was. That black smoke that was just that just went to my head, that was me getting humanity. If you kill enough enemies in a row, eventually you'll get Hey, who told you you could do that? You will get humanity from them, rather than just souls. And I hope I just don't get invaded here, because that would be a pain in the ass.
Oh, still go ahead. Never heard.
Okay. What I find funny is that there's another one of these undead merchants later on, and she's known as the Moss Lady, and she sells moss, poison moss, that helps you overcome poison, and it costs 3,000, really? So I'll just have to grind for a minute, and I'll cut ahead to when I finish. But yeah, I find it funny that they sound like Moss from the IT crowd, and then that other undead merchant lady is known as the Moss Lady. Actually, you know what? I have souls. Why aren't I using those? Oh, that's right, because they only give 200. That's why I'm not using them. Ah, well. Souls are souls.
Oh, still go. Never.
There we are. Repair box. Done.
Thank you, Kai.
We can come back and get the bow and stuff later. I can defeat the Taurus demon with a broadsword. It's not really that difficult. But I do need fire bombs for the Black Knight. I can't wield this, can I? Fuck no. Okay. S-Dock maybe that's a bit better. 75. 10 and 12. What does this have? 82, no. 80, 86? Nah, 15. Okay, so I just need a bit more strength. And then I can wield that Zweihander. Oh, hello. Another guy right here. Ah, I missed these chests. There we go. Black fire bombs. That'll help us a lot by killing the Black Knights. With killing the Black Knights. Oh, these guys. Ugh, no. Oh, no. This is not the outcome I wanted. There we are. Where did the... Oh, there you are. Hello. So, if you're gonna kill the Black Knight with fire bombs, best way to go about it is by killing these guys up here first. That frame rate though, jeez. Ah, I do this every time. Jeez, that frame rate just dropped to like 20. This port is just the worst. Couldn't have made those fire animations not drop the frame rate. That would have been really cool, FromSoft, if this port would have been a lot better. So, with the master key, you can open this door here. And you can get something very valuable at this stage in the game, which is gold pine resin. Gives a sword the power of lightning, or the element of lightning. And it's very, very helpful. Hey, dick. Oh, we got some more humanity. Alright. Oh, fuck. Oh no, that's bad. Hey, come on, that's not... Oh, 2 chugs? Really? Okay, one more hit for this guy and it should be over. Alright, so I'll try and get a backstab on the Black Knight. I doubt that I will, but we'll give it a try. Don't think I have... Oh, I have 3. Okay, we'll try it. Try 1. I don't know if I'll be able to get this. I just love the Black Knights in this game. They're so damn staunchy. So intimidating. Oh, I fucked up immediately. Come on, run after me. There you go. There you go, you're doing it right. Now you got it. Come on. There we go. Alright. Now it's just... Hey! Oh, you sneaky bugger. Now it's just a waiting game. Oh. Man, that is a lot less damage than I remember. Ah, shit. Alright, this may not be the best option. Maybe I might just go down there and kill him. Oh. Oh, this is painfully inaccurate. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be... This is gonna be tough. I don't think I have anything else. Oh boy. Oh boy. I could parry him. Ah, not fair. Just let me up the stairs, man. That's all I want. He knows what I'm drinking, he knows. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. No, no, no. Bad idea. Is that it? Is he dead? There we go. Black Knight sword, please. Okay, that's the reason that I was going to buy a bow, because we could have gotten the Drake sword instead. But I think I fucked it up. Either way, we get this ring, which is the blue tearstone ring. And this can come in handy, because it raises our defense in a pinch. And it is also I should have probably put that Ring of Sacrifice on before I fought him. Actually, no, that's a waste. That is a complete waste. What am I thinking? Got this guy up here with his barrel. That's a cheeky little wall there. If you roll off there, you die. Come on down. We could also go find Havel, but I think I would rather have a bit more armor there before we do that. He's down in this door right here. And we'll go down there a bit later. I need to get a better thing for parrying first of all. Okay, it's the one above this. There's a crystal lizard up here. There you are. Oh shit. Oh! That was some fucking ninja shit. I have 2 Estus going up against the Taurus demon. You know what, we'll give it a try. Why not? Why the hell not? Ah, I just wish you could climb up ladders faster in this game. Hey. Oh boy, okay, I might die before we even get to the Taurus demon. Oh, come on, don't do this. Alright, well, I was going to try and fight the Taurus demon mano a mano on the ground, but now that I only have 1 Estus, it doesn't seem likely. Now what am I doing? I forgot, you just hold circle. I forgot that I could climb down fast. Oh, what am I doing? First of all. Hello, Taurus demon. Oh fuck, I almost ran off the edge there. Come on. Climb faster. Jerky man. So. Oh, fuck! Ah, shit. Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up. Alright. Hey. I knew I could do it. Awesome. So, Taurus demon down, and that should do us for this episode, I think. I think I'll just get to the bonfire. And you know what, we'll finish it off with Solaire. We'll get Solaire's dialogue, and we'll call it a day for this episode. Little item behind here. Thank you. Nothing else in here? Nope. Okay. So, okay, that's one of the doors that the Master Key can't access. That is to lower Undead Burg. And you have to get through that. You have to get through that door with a key that is given to you in natural progression of the game. So this is everyone's favorite character, the Sun Bro.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it.
Really?
I am Solaire of Astora,
You don't think?
an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
So, for anyone still under the impression that Solaire may be Gwyn's firstborn, I really don't think that's the case, because, as he says, he's from Astora, so he has his own very humble beginnings in Astora. I don't think he's, like, using that as a cover-up story. I think he genuinely means that is where he is from. So, I don't think that he is the son's firstborn. but who knows, I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Yes.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Hell yes.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Or maybe I just don't want to summon you. Alright, so... Well, for one, yeah, he's staring straight into the sun, like you do. Staring right into the sunlight. Somehow. I think he might be blind.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun.
How the
The
fuck
sun
do you gaze
is
at the
a
sun?
wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
That line though, grossly incandescent, eh?
Oh, hello,
Okay.
the sun, if
Alright.
only...
So that is the most popular guy in the Souls series right there, Solaire. Maybe not the most popular, but the most well known. And somehow he hasn't gone blind from staring to the sun. I mean, we don't either, but you know, we're undead. We can just die whenever we want. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day for today, and next time we'll move on to, well, whatever's awaiting us down there. If you've played Dark Souls 1, you'll know what it is. So, yeah, thanks for watching again, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.